Even stronger on the CT side.
We got Dupree back by the quad column. Finds the bomb carrot. Nobody's even reacting to him. Grim eventually going to turn his head. Grim on pistols. I think that's something that he brings to this team in terms of an X factor. We see him with 3Ks more often than not, but he gets popped by Device. And we are at an even keel. Bomb is planted for Liquid, so the retake is on. They've got still 2 smokes, 1 flash, 1 frag. They're going to start chucking some of that out already. Flashbang comes over here towards the top of the stairs, gets ASTRALIS beyond the green box, twists, catching the headshot, and then it's Magic's to trade one. Right where Dupree was able to open the round, but Zipnix through smoke catches the headshot. Now we've got Twist thinking he's on the defuse, but he hasn't stuck it. Zipnix now coming back into it, has no time to find this despite getting a knife kill. It's money for ASTRALIS, but a pistol for Liquid.
Yeah, that's an
It comes to Vertigo. Device, he's going to pop that flash. Glaive goes running into this. It's on the money, but Grim delivers one, and then his teammates can recover in that moment, but Twist gets shot down by Device, and Naf has to clutch in a 1 versus 3. ASTRALIS throwing themselves into the setup from Team Liquid. And it's worked out well. I think Zipnix actually steals one of these kills through the smoke, so that kind of counters any type of short pinch that could have come in from Liquid. Certainly would have helped out Naf in this position. Device. Now this is real pressure. ASTRALIS, this additional volley of smokes is working well for Liquid. ASTRALIS, they're going to boost the player up beyond. And Naf, his position, his plant gets called out by Zipnix. Again, back-to-back rounds with kills through smoke. The Device, the wall bang, denies the default plant. That's going to force Liquid back to where they originally wanted to put down this bomb. Alige a little off of it. Just slightly different spot to dodge further spam. That's sick. ASTRALIS, 2 lineups, 2 different bomb plants canceled out, and that is how they get themselves to the even 3v3. But the push, that's what they need next. And Device is going to deliver with the op. Stewie's looking for his head. All 3 CTs on the ground floor. Twists, he hits 1, but he's down to 11 health, and they're trying to pressure him as that bomb ticks. Dupree.
Peek down the A ramp. Smoke is on the left side, and that opens things up for Device to have.
Looked like they were about to get pinched. Instead, they punch, and Glaive goes through off of the hunch, assuming he could find a little control there, catch them with their bomb down, and Twist the double headshot as that post plant comes through. Team Liquid lead 5 rounds to 2 on the T side of map 1.
Now this gets a whole lot scarier when we think about the half 2 that's coming up again, Liquid CT side. So they are going to be feeling nice. I mean, at this point, they've just taken a shower, toweled off. They're like, man, we've already done it. We've got 5 rounds here on T side. This was the part that we had questions about ourselves. The preparation has paid off, and they are just winning all of these duels. That's the second time that ASTRALIS have found a good opportunity to...
Normal line would be watched, but Device, because of the grenades, feels a little intimidated. Dupree here to try and help him. Grim gets that kill, and Device is sitting on only 4 points of health. He's got to be cautious of the fire.
Oh, he's off the building!
Down he goes!
Top Cruise does his own stunts!
Glaive and Zipnix, all that's left to try and recover this one. Talk about mission impossible. Device right back at it. Yeah, don't think that's going to break this man. Although it's behind him. Team Liquid with a little bit of a stutter step will get that trade frag, but check out the damage. Magic's coming on over, and
grenades.
Glaive's on the front side of the smokes, and he delivers the first one. Substantial damage into Stewie makes this a bit of an awkward spot for Liquid. It seems like ASTRALIS are going to respect this a bit. Bomb plant's not denied. However, you talked about getting their utility.
Here's where you talk. Utility, health, and player advantage. This is all that matters right now.
Half barely alive. Falls off on 36 HP. We've seen them lose a post plant in this similar position because of Device, but now he's dropping a couple of shots. Magic's already inside of the site. He's just going to go ahead and stick this defuse. Liquid take him off of it. Alige with the double kill into Device as well. 2-man advantage turned into the double. Look at this. Alige providing a performance in the post play
ramp, but look who's here this time around. However, all the while, Liquid are actually turning their attention to mid, so something a little different.
Nice, Glaive, good position. Only able to get the one. It's Twist and Naf to combine on the B site.
Key kills for Twist.
That missed grenade from Zipnix actually could have helped out. Would have given Glaive a little bit less health to have to shave off of Naf, who is on 56.
Damn, we see the game plan develop a little bit more. Now, it is a 2v3, but look at this flank. I mean, it's
Nice
just,
position.
yeah, Nafly, he peels back off his position only to re-aggress upon it and lock down the rotation. And now, of course, Zipek has
With him, because
a totally new development. That's what you like to see, a T-side evolving in that way and Liquid continuing to win rounds based on these developments. Of course, it's easier to win rounds when you've already won rounds, if that makes sense, because you have the advantage of conditioning, and Liquid are pressing that advantage right now.
Xyp9x has a flashbang prime for Glaive. Oh, he just eats a frag grenade though. Pops on his head. A shrapnel haircut. Glaive's gonna go extending around. Ooh, what? That frag grenade. That hurt. Magisk, he's gonna hear his teammate.
As a teamie, huh?
Enemies run away. So at least ASTRALIS know what's going on, but the question is, what can they really do about it? Deagle from Magisk cuts down one player, but he doesn't anticipate Naf in the corner. Twists give good cover to the bomb plant, and it all 5-man retake. Oh! Alige thinking he could just slip some shots through smoke. Xyp9x finally plants his bomb, looks up like, ugh, just flicks him off his shoulder like a bug. And now we have a tough job for Liquid. Already a man disadvantage, and check out this what? Oh!
He said, I want to come back and play.
Xyp9x just somehow slips the bullet into him. And look, they're trying to find out where Xyp9x has got off to. They're wondering, like, did that really just happen? And I guarantee you it did.
They want to run into Twist right now. This guy.
5-7. That headshot accuracy, good for the first bit of damage. He doesn't get himself more than one, but it does slow them off. Dewey with the CC. The spray somehow connects into Dupree. Xyp9x able to get the second. Grim on a 2K already. This force buy from Team Liquid on the cusp of a round win. But Magisk, he's picked that bomb back up, turns his attention into Naf.
Of retaking the site. But Twist, he get
Grim will best Magisk though, just to close this.
They can.
ASTRALIS closing the gap.
same position as Device to catch the B lurk, but a flash comes down. Smart stuff. Alige, he finds
Half of his health to a single frag. And now we're going to see that grenade retake attempt. Grim just tucks his head. You can see Glaive with a little bit of frustration. Dupree backing up and Magisk delivering a couple of kills. Now it's Dupree's chance at more than just the first, but Xyp9x in the clutch. Nafly pounding a shot through the wood. A warning shot, we'd say. And now gonna watch ASTRALIS walk up, but Dupree's already keeping his vision this direction. Grim just goes ahead and takes the shot. You can't blame him. He wants one with him. He confirms that there's more presence there. But now my eyes fall back on Xyp9x. They have to. This late round mid moment that is perfect to get Stewie off of the B site and give ASTRALIS just enough time to go sprinting back over. Xyp9x moves from the elevator into construction, and his team, like a swivel, swings back.
God, the number of things that have happened already this round, and it's not even over. Alige and Twist, they'll come in. 2-on-2 situation. Alige just takes a smidgen of damage, but Xyp9x in a key position. He won't get cleared. Player drops off in front of him. Alige goes down.
1 and 6 for the moment. Let's watch Team Liquid get aggressive. They've got little to lose in this one, and they're already making gains. Device scoped in. Oh, there's a player pinned behind the box. It's Naf. Cleared out by Dupree. But at what cost? There's no weapons picked back up from Liquid. All they've done here is softened ASTRALIS, but Twist comes in with a crucial kill. He should get the information he needs. There's the kill versus Dupree, but the question remains, where has Device gotten off to? And there's not a follow-up smoke here for Twist, so he absolutely needs the kill. And Tom Cruise, keeping it cool, sat back behind the sandbags, has Twist's walk away.
The A stuff, that was going to work out well, but right now, looks like alternate approaches here as ASTRALIS take down Naf early. It's a shot missed, and then an instant punish once again. The headshot spam to slow him down, and then the spam to follow to kill him. Glaive will take over middle control. Alige, is he going to clear this position? No. He might be able to get a kill before it, though. That's a good point. Here, I just credited myself for a good point. Glaive will also trade back. And Twist will, that's a good kill, I meant to say. And now it's a 2v3 as Twist will walk over into the B site. Magisk will find two. Is he going to find it?
Because he's worried about the cover fire. Ooh, he finds him. Device thinking he could get cheeky, but it's Twist looking for the 4th frag in this round, looking to give Team Liquid their first CT victory. Glaive playing alongside of the ramp. And now it's that creep and crawl. He misses a follow-up chance. Twist taps bomb yet again, and Glaive, he's not going to come into it. He waits,
More standard post plant. It's not an ideal situation. Liquid should feel very comfortable.
Ooh, Nav. Yep, comfortable enough to catch a kill before the smoke completely pops. And ZipNex, well, next to the box, is going to go for the plant. Device gives cover. Just enough health for ZipNex, but now he's burnt. Let's see it, Device. He would need the ace. And seeing as how I am watching him walk down ramp, I think he just wants to get away. This is it. A 12th round for Team Liquid. They're going to find 2 CT rounds back-to-back. And half health gone for a couple of them. The bomb gets thrown open. That's a big moment. Grim, he turns his attention away. ZipNex able to slip in with the MAC-10, and he's going to prioritize plant. They can't find the spam damage, and he's just going to be able to retreat back around towards the short shelf. There's an M4 now over on Magus because Grim dies. Remember, Elige already low, and a single smoke for what remains of Team Liquid. They've got a couple flashbangs, but the smoke goes out first and foremost. Device hitting his second shot. As that one plumes, this would be the second round for Astralis where one op makes the difference, unless Twist can take his short. That's what Liquid are banking on here. But Glaive, he gets shut down by the MP9 of Grim. Elige incredibly low. Grim with a second, a third. Just the SMG from Grim, and he may have done it all. Everything they needed. Grim is inside of the site. His first matchup versus Astralis, as they start to fizzle out, he puts his foot down. And Device, well, let's see what he's made of. 10 seconds, bomb ahead of him. If he pops Stewie right here, that would be all he needs to at least perhaps get plant, but it takes too much time. Stewie burns the clock, and Grim burns Astralis. We are all tied up again.
And an individual
of the site, it's being covered. A 5v5 post plant with a 14th round on the line for both of these teams. Stewie still sitting down here. Dupree's walking back, maybe coming to clear it. This could be a chance for Stewie, but he needs to make sure he doesn't give up the kill. Now that he has, this is perfect for Astralis. So good. 4 frags across the kill feed in an instant. And Elige has only 36 health to contest this. Astralis intimidating Liquid. I think this is clear. Not the case. Stewie has to deliver. And he gets so completely countered out by utility. Fire at his feet, down to 50. Flash in his face. He hits the ground. And Astralis, they may have not hit the ground running, but they have absolutely clawed this back after a 5-10 first half. Let's see if they can close in the 4 versus 4. We've got Liquid starting to crank the heat, but Magus, well, he's down now too. It's Grim to deliver another headshot. Device lands the op. He has 15 health. Not ideal. 3 CTs coming into him, closing the distance. Naf combat opping, but Device to the Deagle. Dupree, he tries to spam bomb, but Liquid, they... His first series versus Astralis. He takes down a single player, but they get him right back, and Elige gets clapped by ZipNex. That 90-degree flick shot into his head. Astralis absolutely tested. And this one's not over just yet, but it's going to take something special. And Stewie, he's walking right into ZipNex, who already has 2 kills on the round. Why not make it a third? Twists, the star for Liquid. Alongside Grim, the star we know can shine so damn bright. At least cuts one player out of the situation. He's got 10 bullets in the magazine. That's going to slow him down. He has to have the reload. Bomb already a quarter of the way gone. He's going to throw down his smoke first. Still has not reloaded. Desperation begins to sink in. If he tries to stick this defuse, it's not going to work out.
Liquid trying to solve their Inferno issues. Astralis clearly going to be picking this map as a punish to Liquid's problems. And here, at least Liquid, an opening kill on CT side. And it's Grim and Stewie in the B side. This is another thing we've got to talk about. What have Liquid changed? And how much better will they play versus Astralis when they specifically have so much more experience versus this team?
Trial by fire for poor Grim. He's got the kit this round. 2 frag grenades between Stewie and Grim as well, so maybe if they're looking to go down on this B site, they go down with some damage.
I think Grim has like a 22 or 23 kill average in all of his maps since getting into Europe. I think it's actually that high. Something absolutely ridiculous. Frankie, can I send you on a mission?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Let's see if it's something like that. Because coming into this event, it was, I think, 22. And I think since then, he's still been doing nothing but very consistent fragging.
He's going to get mollied off of the coffin. Smoke grenade goes real deep. And Stewie tries tracking a couple of players here. He's going to think about when to throw the grenade with Grim. Huge risk, actually. Both those players with their... Both
good night.
those players with the frags out, and Glaive puts the shots right through. That's a
read.
fallout.
100% that's a read. That was right when the bomb gets tapped. This is Liquid scared now. Astralis are pissed. Reading the situation perfectly. Double headshot, man.
Let's see it. Let's see if they can just lock on in the post plant. Zipnik's going to find himself a headshot. It's only Twist over on Coffins. They confirm it. He's going to get 3. See it. He's on short shelf completely alone. First player tries to offset him by jumping into the crosshair. Glaive does die to it. And then Twist gets the shot into pit.
Go fishing.
And we are right back into the evened 3v3. Good morning, Russell.
God damn. Man, the scariest part is like, with the game. Oh, okay, Stewie, he's going to light it up a little bit too. He's got a UMP in his hands. 2 players on the site. Dupree's only got a MAC 10. He is full blind.
Device coming back in around from the boiler. Stewie's going to be ahead of this a little bit. Grim, he gets on top of the defuse. There's no kit on the play. Grim's head completely exposed. Stewie, he was supposed to cover him, and instead, Grim gets executed. This should have been Liquid's round, but Grim's noggin, prime for the pop-in at Astralis.
Stewie holding on to an angle. Looks like he's going to be offered up a shot, and he'll miss it. Device takes him out. Rifle v op, leaving Grim all alone, and they know with the op here, this isn't going to be a bait, but they still don't want to run through the smoke. Elige will try to find one back. Seconds left. No, they're coming back to A.
All right, questions now being answered, but look, Elige, he's caught in the mid-rotation. Oh, not only had Astralis fooled me, they fully fooled Team Liquid.
Was that them waiting to find out where Nafly was, and how did they know that he had rotated out? Because they immediately picked the A site. And of course, if there's 2 in B, 2 in A, A is the weaker site. Nafly rotated early. Grim will hit his shot. And this is the problem for Team Liquid over on Banana, is that they couldn't figure it out ever between Grim and Stewie. And it is just a really difficult part of the map, the most important part of the map, hands down, whether it's CT or T side. But their only keys to success is when they would go light on A site, when they would
know these incendiaries are going to come burning you out of position. But Grim, he's actually able to hold his at Elige. While he peeks through that smoke, he finds a good bit of information. Device able to get Stewie 2K off of the op. It is Grim alone, and he manages to spray from the FAMAS. He's being pressured, and he stops the bomb. Grim back into the cover. Third kill for Grim. He's looking for the 4th, but it's Zipnik's in the clutch, and he still has 10 seconds left. He's onto the AK. Naf keeping him pinned to lay down the smoke, but there's the challenge from Boiler, turned away by Twist. 3 players at the A site worked out well. We're going to watch this B site get tested yet again. Smoke being laid down from Grim. Stewie, can he deliver? Because Grim's currently smoked off, but he's using his utility to try and keep them away from this. Glaive will go down at the hands of Stewie, who then falls back into the depths of the bomb site. But here comes Astralis, wasting no time to run in. Stewie's position off of the flash. He goes for the 3rd player in from Astralis. Grim with 1 kill as he emerges through the smoke, but it's Magis putting on the hurt. Astralis, they'll find their bomb plant. We still have the 2v2.
They're coming in hot up Banana, readying their nades already. It's not going to be a secret to Astralis where they're coming from, but they don't want to give them time to get set up, and the continuation flashes are perfect.
Device, though, he has their back turned, and they line up. He shaves Naf off of the play. He's got 58 health left over. We saw Twists with some sick clutches on Vertigo, but he's already got no gun out.
B-site. It's a better formulation, in my opinion, but what's my opinion? Anyways, we got Device to take some damage, and ends up going down. Magis will trade out Twist.
A peaks are also both shut down, so it is just Stewie.
No more. An empty shot, doesn't hit a thing. Elige moves into position. He is a great rotator, but will he have an opponent to fight? Smoke goes up in his face. He'll run through it. Glaive will spam him down. Stewie at the bottom of mid. This is good control from the CTs.
Yeah, he's got to keep his head down, though. If he dies, then all of a sudden their evacuation plan is wide open, and he's getting pressured Grim able to find that kill towards Arch. Sure enough, Stewie goes down. Minute on the clock, and you see Grim now. His priority is to get back over to that B site. It peels a player off of A. Twist, instead of just sulking into the bomb site, decides to get aggressive. And now that he's one step closer to Dupree, he almost gets his kill, but almost not good enough. Here comes the peek from Balkan. Twist, he turns himself around, giving cover to Naf, who only has one frag so far on Inferno. Still ample time for ASTRALIS to come at this from a different angle. But the problem for them is Dupree, 12 health. I think Device is going to have to go absolutely above and beyond. And Dupree's going to try to sell this B rotation. He sees Grim, Grim sees him. Oh, they exchange. And had Device killed Twist, then that's an A plant. But now that Dupree is the last man standing, we've got Liquid with a second round.
It looked a little bit hairy, but Twist as a...
Molotov's going to call out the position. Glaive just flirting with the angle. Magis gives the cover. That is great damage off of the grenade. You can see ASTRALIS, some of their players playing low HP. Device still trying to challenge this. Grim shaves him to 28 health. Device just kind of standing out in no man's land for even just a moment. Gives Team Liquid a good chance at softening up what is still a man advantage for the T side. And they've got the defensive players split. Grim's going to get flashed around these corners, but Device serving as an anchor here behind the logs. So if Grim continues on and doesn't clear his corners, he is dead to rights. And just like that, ASTRALIS have options.
Oh, that's an open up right there. That's how the round changes. Like, sometimes you talk about strategy. Here is just following the frags. Like, simple for them, right? ASTRALIS so low on HP, definitely scared up until that very moment. But it looked like Liquid were scareder, even though they didn't realize how much damage they did. I guarantee you, if Liquid had seen the health bars that we see, we don't have a push like that come out so early. It was really ASTRALIS on the back foot and Liquid offering them up an opportunity.
Nick's just going to keep applying that pressure.
And there's not really any way they could know. However, now, Zipex is going to just fight for information quickly. He'll get a first kill, get some damage off on Grim, but it is the full save. As you mentioned, the economy on the CT side is devastated.
Yeah, they had a little bit to play with, hence why Naf's got a scout still. But check this out, wasting no time to throw Twist down the apartments, and Elige, he's going to grab their attention. This is audio for Twist, easy. Now that they have that AK, they've got a little more to work with, but Magisk finding Elige as he continued to peek, maybe looking to serve as a distraction so Twists could get back into the action with that rifle. Twist is still between the T's, but he looks away at the worst possible moment. That is a matter of timing for Glaive. Imagine if Twist is able to cheat up Banana. It's not the case.
But here they reinforce. They've got a player in the back on top of the two throwing artillery down Banana, and goddamn, is it good. They get so much damage off. Magisk, he's burnt to a crisp, and Stewie is still here peeking.
Oh, but that's going to cost him. Zipnik's through the smoke, and Grim dishes damage back the other direction.
Oh.
Naf, ooh, ouch, fire hurts, and Device.
Oh, Jesus.
He bites. He's going to go ahead and keep trying to charge headstrong into this B site. Let's see if Grim can lock it down from the top of Orange. Finds the first one, a little bit sectioned off from the group. And Zipnix, because he's low HP with Device, they don't want to go charging into this, but they lose their player on the opposite side. So now their secondary option seems shut down. Twist's just going to anchor on this A site. This should absolutely be around for Liquid. It would take the most killer of accuracy.
I feel like Twist is playing some of the most composed CS across the two maps so far. Here, another round in the 3v3 where he gets the prime opening, pushes them into the bad site. Good time for Grim to shine, really. Elige can just shoot to get them to turn around, and Grim can shoot afterwards. But there's a lot that can go well here for Team Liquid.
Yeah, they heard that attempted jump up. Device does hit that headshot. Elige, he's playing a little bit scared, but he snaps it up into Zipnix. And now Device is going to have to close. Looking for his second kill of the map. Will find it, but that's all he gets. Continuation straight from Elige. 3 kills at the top of middle. Wonderful for Team Liquid. That's the kind of multi-frag potential that we need to see from these CTs, or else ASTRALIS are going to keep gobbling up rounds where they already have 8.
Nothing more to say about this round, right? When you have a round like that from Elige, individually speaking. Well, Device, he has got a target. He wants to win this duel versus Grim, all the way in the back of the site. Will he grab it? That's the question. No, he won't. Grim will win that too. 4 alive for...
Little to lose in this one. Let's see him unleashed. If he even gets gets a chance. So far, Team Liquid, I think, yeah. They're using this Glock round as a chance to get back a little confidence, all right?
Absolutely.
Disrespect. Your bank is a literal tank.
I have a tank account.
That sounds safe. Grim, not so safe on the top of Orange. Anticipated maybe a little utility pressure, but then all of a sudden they're gone. Magisk will catch his teammate, though. Stewie, his head's been popped. And Grim sets up shop behind second Orange, just trying to play this crossfire alongside Naf, but the smoke's going to block off the CT side of it. Let's see it, Grim. He's already provided a multi-kill from this position. Device puts the fire at his feet and then hits him in the head. Naf not yet able to add anything to the tally, and once this smoke fades, he's done for. The flashbang that goes over the top is enough to get Naf back a little bit, but he needs a reload, and he's going to get chased down by Device, offering himself over. Bomb is planted in the 2v4. Team Liquid have to contemplate the save. They don't have that much money. Don't get me wrong, the buys are going to come in, but they know the chances of winning this so slim.
Let's get our attention on the minimap. You know, this is another very standard state of affairs here.
Molly goes down deep. Triple grenade into Nafly. Oh my god, and Stewie, he's just trying to stretch his arms out.
That kill feed right there, that's how you wrap this half up in a nutshell. Like, that is exactly it. Just dying
instantly.
Just dying instantly, dying without knowing what's going on. Maybe realizing what's ahead but still losing. Like, that is symbolic.
ASTRALIS completely smoking out Liquid at this point. Device 19 kills and 9 deaths, about to get a 20th as Elige walks right into him. How about a 21st for Twist, who has provided something to talk about for Liquid, but it's just far too little. This T-side from ASTRALIS dismantled Liquid. We knew we were going to have some struggles for Team Liquid once they hit Inferno. Vertigo was their chance to shine. And now that pain train pulls into the station. Twist in no man's land. Molly, flash, and he attempts to flash back. They are showing him nothing other than
be on their mind. They might be trying to split on this.
Just gets aggressive. He wants to fight before they come in. Dupree from the graveyard stairs. Well, he's already got 1 kill and he has plenty of teammates, but he just adds a little cherry on top. Elige gets his head popped. 3 frags for Dupree. That is around to the B site if they all head through Arch. And that's going to test Zipnix. He does cut down Stewie. And, well, Grim gets Glaive. That was the turning point, because if Glaive's able to lock down Banana, then Team Liquid may never find their footing on this B site. But a nice pinch late. They had those players from ASTRALIS grouped up on the A site in anticipation. And like Christmas morning for some, it's just disappointment.
Stocking full of coal.
I wish.
Frankie done Christmas shopping yet?
No.
Dupree lays down the smoke. Similar situation, but Dupree in his position just leans back, relaxes, and shuts them down.
Oh my god. We have to get a replay on that. That was just incredible rifle work from Dupree. Like, even an individual level, that's just not what we're seeing from Liquid right now. He doesn't have any help. He'll turn it. Oh, look how comfy they're getting. They've got the LP out, but okay, there's a kill back and forth.
Zipnix off the new box. He's still just standing in the open. Nobody's able to punish him because Naf is incredibly blind. Oh, and Zipnix sprays into his head, takes down another. The rock in the back of the bomb site. Oh, and Naf.
Watch him just hit this for no reason. Oh.
Device lays down the cover fire for himself. 2 more kills coming in for ASTRALIS. They are looking to secure the 15th, and Magisk with the nade.
Dude.
Tough game for Stewie.
It seems like a bit of a mystery, but I mean, I would watch, you know, the back when Mel's played against them on this map, and then watch ASTRALIS and watch the 2 ways that these like pristine CT sides just take advantage of Liquid at every single turn. Now,
to the form of 2019,
they don't seem to have plans to flash him, but they will out-duel him.
That's an opening as well. Glaive, that grenade could kill Elige. Stewie's going to take the brunt of the damage, and they jump right over. That audio cue for Glaive gets out a spray. Now Zipnix is going to get boosted. Naf's going to be on full display, except for the fact that Stewie takes to the top of those backside boxes. They're going to be tested here on short side. Flashbang dodge by Dupree. Twist gets the 1 and the 2nd, and the third. He hits 14 on the scoreboard, and we're going to watch Xyp9x tested on this B site. Not even. Grim's going to walk away. Trial by fire for Grim. This is what it's like to play against the very, very best. And you know what? It's not even like he underperformed. Grim gave us some things to talk about on Vertigo, as he has his entire stint here in Europe. But Team Liquid have to go back to the drawing board. They need practice, and they need improvement, because Astralis just eliminated them from the losers bracket of DreamHack Masters Winter.
And we'll be really, really sorry to say goodbye to Liquid. I have to say, gentlemen,